Hello, this is Craig Beck, the world's #1 quit drinking mentor. And there's the reason why I've gained that reputation. It's because I've been there and I've done it. I had a severe drinking problem for a big chunk of my adult life, and I did everything that you're supposed to do. I went to the doctor. I tried prescription medication. I tried AA. I tried willpower. I came up with silly rules for my drinking. I said to myself, I'll only drink beer, never spirits. That didn't work. So I said, right, well, I won't drink at home. I'll only drink on special occasions. And it's amazing how many special occasions you suddenly find are in your diary. But you know that doesn't work because you've already tried it. You know willpower hasn't got you very far, and I'm here to tell you why. Because you only ever had a 5% chance of succeeding doing it your way. The hard reality is alcohol problems only get worse. It is the nature of the drug. It's like quicksand. And just like quicksand, it's very, very difficult to get out of alcohol addiction on your own. Because it is the point where you realize you have a problem that you're already up to your waist in the sand. And just like quicksand, when you kick and panic and struggle, what happens? You sink lower. And let me explain why that happens with alcohol. Because when you realize you have a problem with alcohol and you desperately kick and struggle and try and control your drinking, you try to cut back and moderate, you get stressed and you get anxious. Now, what do us drinkers do when we feel stressed? We drink. It is our panacea. We use it for everything. So it actually pulls you deeper into the problem the harder you try and get out of it. And this is why you can't do this on your own. Now, sadly, the vast majority of people who come to my website, even though they're miserable, they're waking up every morning full of guilt and regret because they drank last night, even as though they started yesterday with the firm promise to themselves that they wouldn't, despite how badly it's affecting their career, their income, their wealth, their health, their happiness, and their relationships and their family, they still don't do anything about it. They might download the free ebook, but the vast majority of people never take action. Don't be one of them. Because I am here to tell you, and I am living proof of this, everything in life, everything gets better when you stop drinking poison for fun. Not just a little bit better, off the scale. Your career will fly, your income will accelerate, your health will dramatically improve, your relationships will heal, you'll be a better partner and parent, you will be happier and more at peace than you have felt in years, maybe decades. But you have to get some leverage on yourself at this point, because I understand it is scary to take action. You have to take a leap of faith in me, that what I have done to help 50,000 other drinkers will work for you. So you need leverage. And in this moment, what I want you to do is imagine what your life will look like. Try and close your eyes and step inside your body as though you're 5 years down the road and you didn't deal with your drinking today. So 5 years down the road, if you're still alive, you're drinking dramatically more than you are at the moment. How does that feel? And what is it doing to your life? What has happened to your job, your career? Have you managed to run your businesses with that level of poison in your system? What about your wealth? What about your finances? And how's your relationships bearing up? You've got to put some deep pain into this because you have to feel it and you have to know what's coming. To get that carrot and stick, you have to know just how painful this is going to be, not just for you, but for your loved ones, for those that you care about, the people in your life that you would not let anyone else hurt. And yet, if you carry on doing this, you're the one that is going to hurt them more than you could ever imagine. I know that sounds hard, but it has to be. You have to stick the knife in and twist it because you need a lot of leverage to make sure that you deal with this today. Now, conversely, if you're going to have stick, you've got to have carrot. What does your life look in 5 years? What does it look like in 5 years' time if you deal with this today? How about your career? Instead of going to work with 50% of your brain capacity because you're tired and exhausted and your brain chemistry is all over the place. You're operating at your full potential. What's that done to your business, to your career, to your income, to your livelihood? Maybe you're living somewhere completely different, brand new house with a pool, whatever you dream of. Maybe you get that. What happens to your health when you stop drinking poison all the time? For me personally, I lost 60 pounds in weight without trying. My blood pressure had always been borderline hypertension. Within 2 months of quitting drinking, it had not only reduced, it was in perfectly normal levels. I had a pain in my right flank. To this day, I don't know what it was, but I certainly know it was caused by alcohol. And I certainly know that if you have pain in this area of your body, that's a huge alarm bell. Lots of very important things are in this area of the body. The liver, the pancreas, the bowel, the bladder, everything is stored around this section. You don't want to get pain in this area. But I can tell you within 3 months, the pain went and it never came back. I have more energy today at 44 than I had at 24. Everything gets better when you kick this attractively packaged poison out of your life. So I'm going to be completely frank with you. Don't be just another one of the people who look around for 10 years for a way to cut down on their drinking and never do anything about it. Take action. Do it because you've had enough and you're drawing a line in the sand, and this is the turning point. This is the point where you transform your life and you start to live the life that you always imagined, instead of walking around like a tired zombie all the time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the members area later today. Please get started and I'll do my very best to lead you out of this addiction.